We're living in a day and time where being politically correct is popular. Let me turn that around again. We're living in a day and time where everybody's saying the name God, but nobody wants to say the name Jesus. We don't want to offend the Muslims. We don't want to offend the Jews. We don't want to offend the Arabs. And so therefore we crucify him of flesh. But I want you to know that there will come a time when every Muslim, when every Buddhist, when every Jew will have to get down on their knees and have to confess that at the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow. So I want every blood-washed believer to not wait until then. And if you've ever gone through something, you know right here, tell them that there's something about the name. Something else.
Something about the name Jesus.
Something about the name.
Something about the name Jesus.
It's the sweetest name. Yeah.
It is the sweetest name.
Sweetest name I know.
I know.
And I love that name.
Oh, how I love the name Jesus. Oh, how I love the name Jesus.
It's the sweetest name. Yeah.
It is the sweetest name.
Just take a minute and explain to him what you're really trying to say. What you really trying to say?
Some people say I'm crazy, but
I can't explain.
I can't explain
The power
that I feel
when you call his name.
when I call your name.
That fire, that fire.
Said it's just like fire.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Shut up in my bones.
Holy Ghost.
When the Holy Ghost gets to moving, said he won't leave me alone.
Swing that with us, y'all. Swing that with us. Everybody.
Something about the name Jesus.
Something about the name.
Something about the name Jesus.
It's the sweetest name, yeah.
It is the sweetest name.
Sweetest name I know.
I know.
Wave at me if you love that name.
Oh, how I love the name Jesus. Oh, how I love the name Jesus.
It's the sweetest name, yeah.
It is the
How sweet is it? How sweet is it? I want you to tell Detroit for a minute. How sweet is it? Sweeter than honey.
said it's sweeter than honey.
Oh, from the honeycomb. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
When the Holy Ghost gets to moving,
Just won't leave you alone.
said he won't leave me alone.
Oh, no. Now tell every Muslim, every Jew, at the name of
At
Jesus.
the name of Jesus,
What's going to happen someday?
every knee has got to bow. So tell them don't wait. You don't have to wait till the fire comes. What can they do? You can clap your hands and praise it now.
Oh, yeah.
Detroit, let me hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
Something about the name Jesus.
Something about that name
Something about the name Jesus.
is the sweetest name, yeah.
It is the sweetest name.
Sweetest name I know. Everybody lift your hands and worship with us.
And
Come on.
I love the name Jesus.
Oh,
How I love the name Jesus.
it's the sweetest name, yeah.
You ready?
Let's take it to the bridge. Ready, ready. I know.
I know.
I know.
I know.
Everybody, let me hear you. Let me hear you.
I know.
If you've ever gone through something, say,
Something about the name Jesus. Something about the
to say, when you can't think of words to say, all you gotta do is open up your spirit and just say, oh, what a shot. Let me hear you say, oh, yeah. Sweetest name, sweetest, 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 sweetest. Listen. Last night, me and my wife were up to midnight with our 3-year-old. Had to take him to emergency room because he had walking pneumonia. And see, you know, you take health for granted until it's your health. Just like we take food for granted until we run out of food. Just like we take our spouses for granted until we're walking by the casket and all we can do is wish that we could do things different. Just like children take their parents for granted. But I want to let you know, even when we take God for granted, what's so amazing about God is Paul says he does not treat us as our sins deserve. So that means that even in my imperfections, God is still perfect with his grace and his mercy. That's why I don't want people getting comfortable with praising the Lord just when the Lord gives them something. See, you gotta learn how to praise him because of who he is. Because see, when you praise him for who he is, you don't have to wait till the trouble comes to learn how to praise him. I want every blood-washed believer that has fallen in love with Jesus. I'm not talking about you've had an affair with Jesus, but I'm talking about you love him, not because of what he's done, but because of who he is. Yes, sir. Everybody, we're going to sing this chorus together. And even if you can't sing, even if you don't know the words, you can give God an oath. And that oath can mean to you whatever that oath needs to mean to you. Can we sing it right there? Can we sing that chorus right there? Everybody, every man, every woman, open up your spirit and sing with me. Here we go. Something